Hello everyone, we warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I am your host Vatika Singh. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates the people who went extraordinary to effectuate their aspirations and ideas. In this series, we emphasize not only on the struggles and achievements of the people, but also on the social contributions they made to their native land, India. Before introducing you all to our one such achiever, let's take a look at the small AV.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Manish is the Global Vice President leading global administration procurement along with employee engagement. His association in the industry has been more than 20 years and he has been the force behind various transformational projects at Evaluserve. He is someone who is best known for his passion, dedication, and relentless efforts even during the unprecedented avenues of life. A one of a kind leader who has the ability to bring a cultural change in the organization, Mr. Manish Ray has set a benchmark in the industry with his stellar work and colossal contribution. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Vatika. How are you?
I'm fine as well. So, before entering into the questions, tell us something about you and your professional journey so far.
Yeah, Vatika. So I've been carrying more than 2 decades of professional journey with industry of real estate, telecom, IT industries, and airlines. It's a very challenging 20 years, especially from last 3 years. But by and large, we are feeding with our best practices and the best of knowledge. So you can say that still we feel that it's not the complete journey. It's long way to go. Still we have 20 years to complete industry, but let's see how things will go. But it's still a learning path is on all across.
So, Mr. Manish, tell us something in detail about the product and services with which you cater to your clients at Evalue, sir.
Okay, so and the tagline what we generally use in evaluative that we help our client to take better decision. That's our approach for most of the clients. So we are in different verticals. We support to all across the globe. We are in the financial research. We do the intellectual property. We do the market research, and then of course the in the consultancy mode as well. So we have our footprints all across the globe. Broadly, in India is the head office. Then we have US, Chile, China, and Romania, and of course satellite office all across the globe. So our major clients are investment bankers. We feed with a highly confidentials and very impactful informations for those all across. So that's a broad level summary of evaluative. Have more than 5,000 workforce all across the globe. So this is a basic summary of evaluative.
That's really great, sir. So, moving ahead, what are your future plans with respect to the organization?
Yeah, so since it's a new flavor for all across the globe, we never had experience of pandemic or this COVID and all. So now the work from home model has been adopted all across the industry, and that's the way we are also looking forward. So the approach which we have changed as of now is that earlier the entire industry work, they were employee used to come to employer. Now the entire approach has been changed. Employer is reaching to the employee. So that's the new change which we have adopted, and that's why we are coming up with a more satellite offices, work from home model to get more productivity and reduce our iteration. So that's the way we are upfolded our approach, and that's going towards the success rate in last couple of years.
So, you must be knowing about the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign prevailing in India right now. So, what are your views on this campaign and how is your organization working towards it?
I especially, I think it's a very good point which you had touched upon it. Last 3 years, people have adopted, right, and so do Evaluserve as well. Especially that's we got that a lot of insight during the COVID period where we have to do a lot of independent work. We were not getting the support the way it was before the pandemic. So one approach was that entire organization is stand up from their own, and we are feeding to the clients, we are arranging a lot of logistics, every individual is working so hard on it. So it's not that if you don't have the multiple resources, now you're working independently and finding the way how we can succeed towards that business goal. The second component, what the Nirbhar Bharat was, especially during this pandemic, we all experience at our home, at your workplace, that there are shortage of manpower and all, and that's create the importance of that individual, and every individual have started contributing in various area which was missing earlier. So that's another area as a organization. Of course, the third component was, we found a lot of internal talent which was there, which we can feed to rest of the employee. For example, if I have the sports background, probably I can feed that piece to my organizations in sort of employees, or sort of set of the unprivileged kids and all. So that's the innovation which we have adopted, and every individual is contributing in various area, either from in music or for sports or for education. So that's independence comes all across, and that's a good sign for the organizations as well as for the country. So that's a new change which we all adopted, especially during the pandemic and post pandemic. That's the independent approach which we have adopted all across.
All right. So first of all, congratulations on winning the Indian Achievers Award in the healthcare category. I really want to know that what was the feeling when you came to know that you have won the award, and who all have been your constant supporters in this journey.
No, thank you. It's every award boost your energy, boost your momentum, and boost the organization's momentum as well. We as a team, of course, it's not the individual who contributed. I'm only the the face for the organizations, but the credit goes to the entire backend team. My V Connect team led by Shikha, my admin team led by Vinay. So I think these people have contributed so hardly from all across, and basis on that, this Indian Achiever Forum have just recognized our contributions, and giving this opportunity to spread that our effort, and the contribution which we have made during this pandemic to rest of the world. So I think a big thank you from my side to entire India Achiever team for recognizing Evaluserve for this award. So I think big thank you to everyone from Evaluserve side. Yeah.
Right. So since now we know a lot about your professional front, tell us something about your social contributions as well.
Yeah, so socially, as an individual, as a organizations, we contribute, both the areas. Of course, from the first and foremost, we just form Evaluserve Education Foundation, where we support our third party employees, or the backend office support staff, for example, housekeeping, security. So their kids, the education costs, as the organizations, we are taking care of it, and we ensure that up till graduation level, this organization is going to feed directly to their kids. So all their school fees, education expenses, e-value service is taking care of it all across India. So that's a very innovative idea which we have started. The second is the medical coverage. So apart from the ESI medical coverage or the medical insurance coverage, as per their entitlement, I'm especially talking about this housekeeping and security, driver, all those team members. So eValueServe is also providing 24 into 7 support from the medical assistant, and they can get treated from the recognized medical centers, hospitals and all. It's not that they should go and follow the only ESI segment, etc. The other one which we have added during the COVID, and now it's been the continue process to feeding the unprivileged community, and we apart from contributing the few NGO, we are just going directly to those untouched community, and we are giving whatever support we can extend, either from the medical medicine, or medical support, or from the educational support, or from the food pertaining. So that's a recurring one which we are contributing in the society. And last but not the least, the biggest important component as the organizations, what we are contributing is the green environment. So putting a lot of plantations, putting fleet in our organizations, from the battery operated rather than diesel and petrol. So lot of areas we are touching base and contributing, so that as a organization we should be also standing in that industry, that is what contributions we are making to society and environment. So these are the few a name which we have which I have just quoted it out. And of course there's a long way to go to sustain that out. So we are waiting for a few more initiatives, and over the period of time, you and maybe the industry will get to know that what all a support or contributions we are going to contribute in the society.
That I must say that it's a very noble cause that you're working for, especially paying the fees for education for those young children. And with this, I would like to congratulate you for your success and all the very luck for your future endeavors as well. Thank you so much for joining with us today.
Thank you, Atika. Thank you so much. And thanks once again to the entire backend team of Indian Achiever, and especially to you, to being a Sutradhar. And we've been taking, since last 2 weeks, and putting a lot of efforts to collecting all the information. So big thanks to you as well. And congratulations to entire team for conducting this successful event. So thank you so much once again.